Success starts with self-discipline. Namaskar, welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will discuss major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And your first article focuses upon RBI's Monetary Policy Committee, which has recently decided to maintain a neutral stance, which will allow flexibility to adjust interest rates based on inflation and economy growth data. Here, you must know that RBI also lowered the repo rate by 25 basis points to 6.25%, and this is the first rate cut since May 2020. This initiative aims to support slowing growth and address inflation, and it could lead to cheaper loans for homes, cars, and other consumer loans. Talking about repo rate, it is the interest rate at which central banks lends money to commercial banks when there is a shortage of funds. Here you must know that RBI forecasts real GDP growth of 6.7% for 2025-26, and standing deposit facility rate has been changed to 6% and bank rate to 6.5%. And friends, cash reserve ratio will remain unchanged at 4%. Next article talks about Munnar, which is now experiencing unusually low temperatures and the cold weather now attracting tourists. Now let's learn more about Munnar. So friends, it is a beautiful hill station in South India. It is part of Idukki district of Kerala. It is known for its natural beauty and romantic atmosphere. The region features lush forest, tea plantations, waterfalls and scenic valleys. And it is also famous for Neel Kurunji, which is a rare flower that blooms once every 12 years. Next article is related to olive ridley turtles, and it is in the news because hundreds of olive ridley sea turtle carcasses have been found since the first week of January in Chennai and Chengalpattu districts. The primary causes of the tragedy along the coastline are bottom trawling, the use of fishing gear, and plastic pollution. Now let's learn more about olive ridley turtle. So friends, it gets its name from the olive green color of its heart-shaped shell. It is among the smallest of the world's sea turtles, and it is found throughout the world, primarily in the tropical regions of the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans. These turtles are best known for their unique mass nesting called aribada, where thousands of females come together on the same beach to lay eggs. And here you must know that Odisha is the largest mass nesting site for olive ridleys in the world. They are protected under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and IUCN Red List of Threatened Species classifies them as vulnerable species. They are also included in Appendix 1 of CITES. Now the Union government has restructured its scaling initiatives into the Skill India program, and now it combines Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana 4.0, National Apprenticeship Scheme, and the Jan Shikshan Sansthan scheme. The program aims to provide skill development, on-job training, and community-based learning to both urban and rural populations. Now here you must know that 2.27 crore people have benefited from these schemes, and the program will help align workforce policies with economic and industrial trends. Next article is related to TROPEX exercise, which stands for Theatre Level Operational Exercise, and currently it is underway in the Indian Ocean region. Now let's learn more about it. So friends, it is Indian Navy's biennial exercise, and the recent exercise involves around 65 ships, 9 submarines, and over 80 aircraft. The exercise aims to validate and refine Navy's operations, testing core warfighting skills, and ensuring coordinated responses to protect national maritime security against various threats. Here you must know that TROPEX 25 also includes participation from Indian Army, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Next article talks about International Criminal Court, and it is in the news because recently US President Donald Trump imposed sanctions on the International Criminal Court for investigating US and Israeli actions, which includes an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister, and the now sanctions involve asset freezes, travel bans on ICC officials, and those aiding its investigation. Now let's learn more about International Criminal Court. So friends, it was established by Rome Statute, and it is the first permanent international court which was aimed at ending impunity for serious crimes like genocide, crime against humanity, war crimes, and aggression. It is located in the Netherlands, operates independently of the United Nations. Funding primarily comes from the states parties, which is supplemented by voluntary contributions from various entities. And here you must know that it has 6 official languages, which includes English, French, Arabic, Chinese, Russian, and Spanish. Next article is related to National Commission for Safai Karamcharis, and now its tenure has been extended till March 31st, 2028. It was established in 1994, and its mandates include recommending programs to address inequalities, evaluating social and economic rehabilitation efforts for Safai Karamcharis, and investigating non-implementation of relevant laws and schemes. Now the next and last headline is related to Article 22, Subclause 1 of the Constitution, and it is in the news because recently Supreme Court ruled that informing an arrested person of the grounds for their arrest under Article 22, Subclause 1 of the Constitution is mandatory right, and failure to comply with this requirement makes the arrest illegal. The court also emphasized that the arrested person must be informed in a language they understand and the information should be communicated to their relatives. And here the burden of proof for compliance lies with the investigating agency. So with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.